Hi Bryony. I thought I'd demonstrate how the rubrics-based assessment might work. I'm doing so on my iPad just to really demonstrate that this can work in a portable fashion. So here I am, I'm in the newly designed site. I'm going to go into assessment, and just as a prototype at least, I've created this AT3 role play, the scenario 4, which is the one about the snake bite. So I click onto that. I've got some instructions for the students, but importantly for this recording, I'm logged in as the teacher. And so what I want to do is take you through the marking workflow. So I'm going to view and grade all submissions. That will list all of my students. You might notice that I've corrected one of the students already, but let me take you through the marking workflow for a new student. And I simply click on the pencil symbol adjacent to the student that I'm observing at the time. So perhaps it's this student here. And what we have now, if I scroll this screen down, are the criterion that you had indicated and a column for either not yet satisfactory or satisfactory. Now, what won't be quite so obvious in this recording is all I'm doing is with my finger, I'm pressing on the cell that represents my observational assessment. So very, very quickly then, I can assess my students against these criteria. It's taking me just moments. And in fact, why don't I just change this? I can also, against a particular category, if I rate it as being not yet satisfactory, provide some comments back to the students as to why that might be the case. So in a matter of moments then, as a teacher, I've marked my student and I can either simply save these changes or save and show the next student, which would of course progress me through to the next student in the marking list. So I've done that, I've saved that student. I'm just going to hit continue now so that I'm taken back to the grading screen. Now you might have noticed that when I did the assessment, I hadn't ticked satisfactory for all criterion. So the system now is smart enough to know that any not yet satisfactory means that they get not yet satisfactory overall. You might notice that there. So if I were to go back in now and correct that again, let me just do that. Making a second observation, I can see that they've now completed everything that they should. I'm going to update my comments and I'm going to save that. Now when I look at the grade center, you might notice that that grade has automatically been upgraded to satisfactory. And also you'll notice that in this last modified grade, you've got a kind of a little bit of an audit trail about when, where and how. That's fully auditable, and if you needed to, you can get into the logs to find out who entered that grade at what point. So that's it. Evaluate whether you think that's going to be a useful marking schema for your teachers and get back to me.